This is ESPN on ABC, brought to you in part by Samsung QLED TV, the official TV of ESPN College Football.
The bus ride to Bedlam, 80 miles to a collision in Norman for elite playmaker Tylan Wallace, healthy and hungry after missing last year's Bedlam. Chuba Hubbard under full speed, gritting his teeth, trying to finally bust out tonight. Oklahoma behind in the standings, but a home field favorite. Spencer Rattler in this OU attack is clicking now after early troubles this season. And Ronnie Perkins in the Sooner front expecting to dominate in the trenches tonight. We will see. Welcome to Bedlam and Saturday Night Football on ABC, presented by Capital One. Bragging rights and a lot more on the line. Oklahoma State ranked number 14 against the 18th ranked homestanding Oklahoma Sooners. And welcome to Norman. Welcome to Bedlam. Chris Fowler and Kirk Herbstreit. It's a fun rivalry. Oklahoma State has been outmatched, frankly. 15 out of the last 17 they've lost. They've lost 5 in a row, but they don't usually have a defense as good as they think they have tonight. So we'll see if that changes the equation.
Yeah, I couldn't believe to look at Mike Gundy, who played quarterback in Stillwater, head coach for 15 years, coming into his 16th matchup. He's 2-13 in this game as a head coach. And here they control their own destiny to get to the Big 12 championship. This is a big one.
Think about Gundy, think about high-powered offenses. They've had to kind of manufacture some points this year, but the good news is they're getting healthier now off the bye week.
Yeah, it's the right time to get healthy because they have such big playability when they are healthy. Tylan Wallace is, I think, as electric of a receiver as you'll find in the country. What they like to do is stretch defenses out vertically with his big playability. Now, just a couple years ago in Norman, they couldn't stop him. They left him one-on-one with the corners without safeties behind, and he makes you pay for it. So he puts a lot of pressure on the defensive coordinator. Now you're going to put 2 safeties back to protect the deep ball, and now you got to worry about Chuba Hubbard, one of the top backs who's healthy tonight coming into this game. And then you have the quarterback, Spencer Sanders. His ability on third down, especially where he can create, get away from trouble. If there's a pass rush, not only run, but he can find open receivers with his ability to improvise. So Alex Grinch, you talked about Ronnie Perkins. They have to dominate the line of scrimmage to try to slow down this 3-headed monster.
Sooners had 2 early losses. They had COVID issues, injuries, suspensions. Now they're back to full strength, and they are really clicking behind Spencer Rattler on offense.
Yeah, Chris. Spencer Rattler, I think from early in the year where he showed big playability, but I think he's maturing and making better decisions as the season goes along, as you would expect from a freshman. What I love to see is when he gets outside of the pocket, as natural and comfortable as any quarterback in the country, and then the accuracy that comes along with that. And look who he finds right here, Marvin Mims. He's a true freshman, a guy to keep. When I think of Lincoln Riley, I know the quarterbacks get a lot of attention. I think of those running backs. I think of a balanced attack. I think you'll see that from the Sooners. How can Oklahoma State try to slow that offense down?
Yeah, the pattern has been Sooners score early and often. Cowboys think they have the better defense. Oklahoma's not so sure about that. We'll find out. Bedlam in Norman should be a lot of fun, crucial in the Big 12 race as well.
Great day for the Sooners. But most of the time, let her rip. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Oklahoma wins it in overtime. This is Bedlam.
The Nissan pregame rush is next, after this message and a word from our ABC stations.
Love lost, it was never found. Not in 1904 when it began, not now.
Bradford goes up in the air.
Only an hour apart, but separated by decades of battle scars.
Gundy has got Parker. Oh, he dropped it.
Over the years, the Sooners have had the upper hand.
And Oklahoma has taken firm control of Bedlam.
But the Cowboys are higher ranked and ready, like always, to fight their arch rival for Sooner State supremacy.
A lot of state pride on the line. It's a big game. There's no question about it.
If you win this game, you give yourself a real chance to play in the championship.
The Bedlam has grown for well over a century. Oklahoma State, Oklahoma. on Saturday Night Football.
Mild temperatures in the 50s. Rain expected to hold off tonight for this collision here. A presentation of the Big 12 Conference on ESPN. The Bedlam name initially goes back to the wrestling dual meets between these two schools, which are extremely intense. Talked about the Sooner dominance, but the last time here, Oklahoma had to stop a two-point conversion to hold on 48-47 as huge favorites.